Now we're going to close the toe section, and we're going to use the Kitchener stitch. The working yarn is on this side. You are going to thread the tapestry needle through, or a large eye needle, whichever one you have. And there we go. I have threaded my tapestry needle, and I am ready now to begin the Kitchener stitch. Let me zoom in for you to see my stitches on these two needles. There we go. Wrong sides together. I am ready. The first step is the setup. So we're going to purl. So first let me show you what purl and knit mean. You take the stitch off as if to purl, or you insert the needle, this tapestry needle, as if to knit. So whenever I say insert the needle as if to purl, you're going to go through the side from right to left and insert it in that direction. That is as if to purl. If I say insert it as if to knit, you're going to bring your tapestry needle from left side to the right, opening the leg of that stitch. So again, let me zoom in a little bit more. If I say as if to purl, your tapestry needle comes from the right side and you insert it into the stitch from the back of the stitch, and it comes through all the way across. If I say as if to knit, you insert your tapestry needle from the left to the right, from the left to the right, just like that, and that is as if to knit. So now that I have established that, let's go ahead and start binding off these two needles and joining the two sides. So let's do the setup. It says to purl the front and leave it, and then you're going to knit the back needle. So there we go, perfect, and we're gonna leave them there. And now we're gonna begin. Front, we're gonna knit, insert the tapestry needle as if to knit the stitch, and we're gonna take it off. Then we're gonna take the tapestry needle and insert into the second stitch on the front needle as if to purl, and we're gonna leave the stitch there. Then we're gonna work with the back needle. We're gonna purl it, so insert the tapestry needle, purl it, and take it off the needle. Run the yarn with the tapestry needle, take it to the back stitch and insert it as if to knit, and leave the stitch there. Back to the front, we're going to knit off, removing that stitch. Back to the front, to the second stitch, you're going to insert the tapestry needle as if to purl, and you're going to leave the stitch. We go back to the back needle and I'm going to purl the stitch off, pull the working yarn. Then we're going again to the back and we're going to do a knit, and we're going to leave that stitch there. Back to the front, knit it off, back to the front, purl and leave the stitch, to the back needle, purl it off, to the back, knit it and leave it there. Back to the front, knit it off, to the front again, purl and leave it, to the back, purl and take it off, to the back again, knit and leave the stitch there, back to the front, knit off, back to the front, purl and leave it there, to the back, purl it, take it off, back again, knit and leave it there, to the front, knit it off, knit it and take it off, front purl and leave it, back purl and take it off, back, knit it and leave it there, front, knit it and take it off, front, purl it and leave it there, back, oh, let me slide my fingers off, back, we are going to purl it and take it off, front, back, knit and leave, front, we're going to knit off, back, front again, purl and leave it, back, we're going to purl it and take it off, back, knit and leave it, front, you are going to knit off, front again, purl it and leave it, back, you're going to purl and take it off, back again, knit it and leave it, front, I am approaching the last stitches here, purl on the last one and leave it, in the back, purled off, next one is knit it in the back, front, this is the last stitch at the front, knit it off, you only have one last stitch is at the back, you're gonna knit it and there you go. So now we have this right here, you can see this little bump at the side. Simply stick your hand through the inside of the little shoe, the little sock, stick your tapestry needle through that corner, inside out, pull through, and that bump comes to the wrong side. Now the last thing you need to do is to weave in the ends. So right here you can start weaving in, but I won't show you how to do that because you already know that. So I'll just weave in, clip your yarn nice and tight. Remember to weave in, you're weaving in a C. And this is our little sock on the wrong side. You do have a couple of spots where you have to weave in the yarns. Make sure that you secure those yarns tightly so that they don't get caught on the baby's foot, on the baby's toes. It is very important that you weave in tightly so that there are no loose strands, as any loose strands can tighten around the baby's toe and it can cut circulation.